Hello everyone, and I welcome you all to Ganesh Institute. So in this video, we are taking up another topic from literary criticism and theory, subtopic classical criticism, that is Plato's hostility towards art. So far we have been discussing about Aristotle's theory, right? What he thinks, what are his views. Now let's talk about Plato. So Plato's hostility towards art is one of the most prevalent themes in his writing. But why he was against the art? That is a question. So we'll be figuring out what are the different perspectives on the basis of which we can say that there was the hostility and what are the backup points. So let's begin. So if you see the background, one of the most famous ancient Greek philosophers is Plato. He was born in Athens and that too in 428 BC. And his work is divided into three parts: early, middle, and later or mature period. So during all of these periods, he had something, a hostility towards art, we can say. However, this hostility varies depending on which stage of life he is in. So in the early and middle period, in these two periods, he is usually hostile towards art. Why? So let's see the reason. Because it distracts people. According to him, this art distracts people from philosophy. We'll see how later on. However, in this later period, he ends up being more lenient towards art. So these two phases were of hostility, and in this period he became lenient towards art, right? So if we compared why he became lenient, because when compared to other kinds of techne or craftsmanship, he was quite lenient. Plato also has a very interesting attitude to techne in general. So he also had that ability to do some artwork. He also believes that it has a redeeming quality in that it can be used to produce beautiful objects. But then again, the question is still there, how this hostility comes into picture, right? So let's see the reasons. There are many reasons. So if question will be asked in your examination, what are the reasons of hostility towards art? If we talk about Plato. So when we hate something or we like something, there are not only internal features or factors which are responsible for that particular emotion, but external factors also shape us, right? So first point is his upbringing. Plato's hostility towards art is the result of his upbringing and also the political climate in Athens during that time. So if you see his work, Republic, Symposium, and Phaedrus, you will see that in Symposium there is an outlining that Plato's thoughts on love, what were the Plato's thoughts on love, and how they would lead to the downfall of society if left unchecked. So this was one thing. If you see the Republic, so in Republic, Plato argues that artists are unable to tell the truth because they focus solely on beauty instead of what is good or bad. And also, if we take it further, artists have no knowledge, according to Plato, artists have no knowledge about justice or education, which are essential for a happy life. And instead, these artists only rely on the emotions to produce art. So, one reason is that because art is with emotions and it is not with the reality, or knowledge of artists. That's why there was hostility. Okay. Although Plato was hostile towards art, it's important to note that his reasons for doing so were not simply based on upbringing, but all these factors also shape it. In fact, if we talk about the symposium, where all his dialogues, if you can see, all the Platonic dialogues are here in symposium. This outlines his thoughts on love, as I mentioned it earlier, how it will lead to the downfall of society if left unchecked. So it has something against love, right? Then, if you see in the Republic, Plato argues about artists, right? In Republic, Plato argues about artists, that artists are unable to tell the truth because they focus solely on beauty. According to Plato, there should not be the focus on outer appearance. Instead, we should focus on inside. So, what is good, what is bad? He believes that artists have no knowledge about justice or education, which are essential to have a happy life. But artists have only thing towards emotions, right? So as a result, he feels that artists are a threat to society and should not be trusted. And if you talk about the Phaedrus, in this Plato argues that true beauty can only be found in eternal forms, which is why he believes that a perfect state should not change over time. So we should see the inner beauty, and that cannot be changed over time, right? And you can say the inner beauty is the thing which should not be changed. And on the basis of that, you should create the art. And in symposium, so all this is about the knowledge. If art can be linked with the knowledge, then we can say Plato has something towards it, some positive thoughts towards it. But because Plato argues that love with beauty fades away after a while, but love that is based on wisdom lasts forever. So he has a lot towards wisdom and a lot against emotions or outer beauty. And because art is about these things mainly, that's why he has the hostility towards it. I'm hoping that you have understood this topic, and if so, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel. Till my next video, take care of yourself. Bye bye.